In the name of God, the most gracious and most merciful. All praise is for Allah. We seek His help and protection from the wrongs we do. Whoever Allah guides, no one can misguide, and whoever He leaves astray, no one can guide. O Allah, send your blessings and peace upon our Master Muhammad and his pure family and sincere companions. Dear brothers and sisters, welcome. It is a true blessing to gather here tonight at BaytulHuda, the House of Guidance. We extend a special welcome to all the new faces joining us each week. Your presence enriches our community, and we hope you benefit from the knowledge and companionship shared here. As we come together, we carry forward the spirit of reflection, mercy, and growth that transcends the blessed month of Ramadan. Let us embrace the lessons learned during the sacred time, reminding ourselves to keep our hearts soft and our commitment to living with purpose and sincerity. O Allah, may we remain steadfast on the straight path. Help us live by your words, follow the example of your Prophet and Ahlul-Bayt. Peace be blessings of Allah be upon them all, and always turn to you in times of ease and difficulty. Thank you for being part of tonight's gathering. May it be filled with blessings and may it bring us closer to Allah in faith, unity, and peace. Thank you.
Thank you, Adam. Ethics of dialogue, the Ahlul-Bayt approach to interaction with others. In the name of God, the most gracious, the most merciful. All praise is due to Allah that has guided us to this, and we would not have been guided if it had not been for Allah's guidance. Peace and blessings be upon our Master Muhammad and his pure family and chosen companions. Dear brothers and sisters in faith, I welcome you to this blessed evening where we gather to remember the values of our noble religion and the conduct of the Ahlul-Bayt, the family of the Prophet. A guiding light to the best way of interacting with others. In an age where heated discussions and unethical quarrels prevail, it becomes our duty as sons and daughters of our community to embody the ethics of the Ahlul-Bayt alayhim salam. Success in dialogue requires us to exhibit composure, rationality, and respect for ourselves and others. Sometimes we may face situations where other parties display ignorance or a lack of respect, and provocation may arise, seeking to drag us into disputes and accusations. However, dear ones, let us remember that a wise person is one who holds on to their morals, showing the dignity of their speech and manners in the face of ignorance. We must strive to be examples in dialogue. As Imam Ali alayhi salam said, the wisest of people is the one most knowledgeable in debate. This means we should be prepared to discuss ideas deeply, but without becoming entangled in futile talk or insults. The conduct of the Ahlul-Bayt alayhim salam has always been rooted in wisdom and kindness. They were advocates of knowledge and learning, caring for guiding people toward the truth with politeness and respect. Let us follow their example and instill in ourselves the value of listening before speaking and understanding others' viewpoints before dissenting or criticizing. Brothers and sisters, always be ambassadors of ethics in your communities. Remember that a calm dialogue filled with learning and respect is the most effective way to achieve understanding and harmony. Let us commit to being mature in every discussion, always keeping the welfare of our nation and community at the forefront of our minds. I ask Allah the Almighty to grant us all that is good and righteous, and to guide us toward paths of truth and justice. Thank you for your kind attention, and may Allah bless this evening and all that we present in knowledge and benefit. Now, let us transition together to listen to the lessons of Sheikh Yahya Hammoudi, may Allah protect him, as he continues from last week's lesson on prophethood and begins to discuss imamate. And peace be upon you and Allah's mercy and blessings.
Thank you. The Quran says this is a book of guidance. This is a book that teaches you how to be just with one another. This is a book that teaches you how to not harm one another. This is a book that teaches you even how to speak to one another, how to have dialogue with one another to establish justice. Nuh was telling us earlier about how to have dialogue with people. Do you know what the Quran says about how to have dialogue? He says, "Ud'u ila sabili rabbika bil hikmati wal maw'izati al hasana wajadilhum billati hiya ahsan." He says, call to the way of your Lord with wisdom and beautiful speech. And only speak in that which is good. And only speak in the best manner. Dun, 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 dun. Do we do that when we argue with one another sometimes? I'm not blaming anybody here, but it happens. We get into a discussion, our voices get loud, and la samahallah, we might call people names, and we might accuse people of things, and we might call them, you are a non-Alawi, sir, ma'am. This is not our belief. Maybe the person was wrong. And maybe they even deviated. Amjad, maybe they believed something that wasn't part of our belief system. The Quran says, call to the way of your Lord with wisdom. And بالحكمة والموعظة الحسنة. And give them موعظة الحسنة. موعظة means advice. And give them beautiful advice. And speak very respectful to them. Even Fir'aun, la'anahullah. How much do we dislike Fir'aun, that Pharaoh of Egypt who enslaved the Bani Israel and went up against Musa and declared himself God. He said to his nation, Ana rabbukumul a'la. Not did he worship idols, he claimed he was God. And that's big to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That's unforgivable. And on top of that, he was a tyrant. He had nothing good going for him at all. Nothing. And what does Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala say to Musa and Harun? Before he says, إِذْهَبْ إِلَى فِرْعَوْنَ إِنَّهُ طَغَى. Go to Fir'aun, indeed he has transgressed, and tell him to free Bani Israel. But Musa, Harun, before you go, قُولَا لَهُ قَوْلًا لَيِّنًا. Speak respectfully to Fir'aun. Speak to him politely. لَعَلَّهُ يَتَذَكَّرْ أَوْ يَخْشَى. Perhaps he will remember, or maybe he will fear Allah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sent, think about this for a second, look at this mashhad. The Almighty Allah sends His Almighty Prophet, let's not say Almighty, sends His mighty Prophet to a mighty kafir and a mighty tyrant. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, this powerful being, the most powerful being, orders His powerful Prophet to go to this man and speak to him respectfully. We should be a little bit embarrassed that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala speaks to His people respectfully, speaks to His nation respectfully. When they transgress, He sends them a prophet, and that prophet comes to them and says, Ya ikhwani, my brothers, وَأَرْسَلْنَا إِلَيْهِمْ أَخَاهُمْ نُوحٍ. And we sent to them their brother Nuh. وَأَرْسَلْنَا إِلَيْهِمْ أَخَاهُمْ شُعَيْبًا. You see these verses in the Quran. And we sent to them their brother Shu'aib. And we sent their brother to them. And Allah is that merciful that He chose one amongst them, someone they have affection for. And Allah will speak through that man so that they can have affection for this person. And this person treated them with the utmost respect. Why? Because Allah commanded him to. Allah respects His creation, but does the creation of Allah respect one another? This is something to think on.
That's why other deen comes before.
The manners of religion should come before religion. At 7:58, I think we'll have a little break, inshallah. Whoever wants to pray Isha can pray in that back room there. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.